Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Myron the Siberian Wolf here. Today this video is going to be a little bit different, and by different I mean shorter. So first off, before we get into it, I just want to say that for those who don't know, I finally have the community tab on my channel. And in that community tab, I made a post saying that my next Genshin Impact video was going to be a pre-recorded video and not a stream, because I don't think there's enough going on for it to be a stream. Because if you look at the clock thing, you see this Wind Chaser event, which I was almost complete with. I actually completed it earlier today. On top of that, we have the the Chinese fighting event where you switch characters. I already completed that in its entirety. Ballads and Brews, that was the next Windbloom Festival or Wine Laser Fest or whatever it's called. I completed that days ago, and I got the special weapon for it at max refinement. And I already did the test runs, meaning that I tried out Nilu already and Beto. And Nilu is a pretty situational character, so spoiler alert, I'm not gonna be pulling for her. I'll be pulling for Beto instead. And next there was the Path of Gleaming Jade. So if you logged in 7 days over the past week, you would have gotten the rewards. And these rewards will have enough for a 10 pull, right? So now I have enough for a 10 pull, and with the primals I saved from doing the events and exploring and whatnot, I have enough primals for 2 10 pulls. So that's what this video is going to be. Me uh getting my 2 10 pulls and reacting to the pulls, trying to get Albedo. So that's why this video is a pre-recorded video and not a stream. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the pulls. Let's see what we get for our first 10 pull, which we got from the Path of Gleaming Jade event. Okay, so now I have a Beto constellation. That's pretty cool. See, I think that's our first Beto constellation. Let me check. Yeah, this might be our first Beto. Yeah, see, that's our first Beto constellation. That's pretty cool. I did stop using Beto a few weeks ago after I got Kuki, and then I finally decided to ascend Kashing because I found out that Kashing and Aggravate teams is actually pretty good. So that took up a lot of my morale. So let's see what her first constellation is when Stormbreaker is used. Stormbreaker is her elemental burst. So when her elemental burst is used, it creates a shield that absorbs 60% of Beto's match HP for 15 seconds. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is why people were saying Beto was good, because she had that one shield with a constellation. Oh, speaking of constellations, I think I have C6 Zhongling actually. So hopefully we don't get any more constellations for Zhongling, because I already have. Wait, actually I missed her. Yeah. Oh, actually I know I have one more constellation as Zhongling, so it's possible that we get her. I'm also only at I'm at C4 with Barbara, right? Yeah, C4 with Barbara. So there's a possibility I can get those 2 constellations. So yeah, so there is still a lot I can get from this, and hopefully I don't end up getting like too disappointed with these pulls. Like, I knew I was gonna get one of these constellations, I just didn't know which ones. But alright, let's go ahead and get this last temple over with. Oh, that is nice. I got Albedo. Let's go. Now, if I had pulled for before, wait, I forgot what I was gonna say, but tag, and I'm at C6 Barber 2. That is amazing. Yo, I got incredibly lucky. Now, before I end the video, because I'm pretty much reaching the end of the video, the reason I decided to pull for Albedo instead of Nilu is because of the way Nilu sort of operates, so to speak. So like, if you go to, like, look, let me go to the test farm right quick. I already did it, but I'm gonna showcase you why I decided not to pull for Nilu, because Nilu is a pretty situational character, because her skills and her bursts highly depend on the team that you're building and the elements you have for her. So that's why I made the decision not to pull for her and instead to pull for Albedo, because Albedo is just more useful in the long run with his skill and whatnot. But anyways, if you go to the talent section right here, uh, the dance of Hakushirva, whatever it's called, she enters some sort of pirouette state, dealing hydro damage that scales off of max HP, right? But in these dances, her third dance step will end pirouette and has the following effects based on what happens during that set. Her sword dance unleashes a new lesson sword, and the whirling step unleashes a whirlwind wheel that deals hydro damage. Okay, so how that works is if you press her skill 3 times and then do a charge attack, she'll unleash like a little wave of water, and then if you press it 4 times, she'll have a ring around her, and that ring is what makes her a good hydro applier, right? So 1, 2, 3, and then you do a charge, and then you do that, and then you attack normally, but then that happens, and that lasts for a few seconds, I believe. Now if you press the skill 4 times, she gets like a little ring around her. Now that's cool because she's a good hydro applier, but the thing is, but then you have this her passive talent. When all of the characters are party are Dendro or Hydro, and there's at least one Dendro character and one Hydro character, the completion of the third dance will create a golden shells bounty, which creates bountiful cores instead of Dendro cores, which burst fat, and bountiful cores burst faster than Dendro cores. So, and these do more, which means they do more damage because they explode faster. And the thing about it is, this makes it so she can only be good with teams that are entirely Dendro or Hydro. But the sad reality is we don't have enough Dendro kills that's now. Like so far we only have Kole, who can only does that with her elemental skills. So as you can see, not that good with Hydro, not that good as a Dendro character unless you're spamming her burst on cooldown, which you can always do if you have a lot of energy recharge on her, and I don't think she's that good with energy recharge. And then you have the Dendro Traveler, who's really good at Hydro application because, well, he's the main character. Everyone has him, and he's good at Dendro, and he's good with Dendro, and he's good at the Dendro battery too, so he's good at applying Dendro and whatnot. And finally we have Kole, who's more of a main DPS, so to speak. So he's good at applying Dendro, but he's only good as a main DPS, whereas Nilou is supposed to be the main DPS with her water and her elemental burst. So that's why Nilou is extremely limited when it comes to her team compositions. So that's why I wanted to pull for Albedo instead of her. So yeah, that's why I wanted to pull for Albedo instead of her. And I think that's actually, well, actually no, before we end the video, I just want to do this right quick just to show you guys how she's supposed to be used. Yeah, see those bountiful cores? That's literally all she's good for.
All eyes on me. Positions.
Now Nilou will probably get better when she has more Dendro characters, but she's still situational as of late because you can only play her in Dendro Hydro team. You can only play her in Bloom team. So even after we get better Dendro characters, she'll still be pretty limited. Which is why it's not necessarily worth it to pull for her. And I know people saying, "Oh no, it's just superhero character, Myra, you're missing out." And I'm like, I don't think I am, because it's not like a freaking Taynara situation where she'll be going to the standard banner. She's not going to the standard banner because we already have a Hydro character on the standard banner. That's Mona. I don't think they're not gonna add Needle to the standard banner, so she'll get a rerun eventually, and when she does, I will probably we'll have Dendro. Basically, we'll have better Dendro characters by the time she gets a rerun, so I'm not too worried about that. And with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. Uh, Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if I made the right decision for pulling for Albedo instead of Nilu. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Go leave a like, comment, subscribe, and check out my community tab if you haven't already. And yeah, later, guys. Wait, let me just. Yeah, I was gonna wait for this thing to finish loading so I could end the video properly. But yeah. Okay, now it's done. So later, guys.